Happy Thursday, studio owners. Today's question comes from Rachel, and it's all about WordPress, blogging, GoDaddy, all those different questions and bits and pieces that are needed to run your studio website. So I'll take you back several years. I was using a web host company, and it was called 1-in-1. And in that package, I was attracted to them because I was kind of new into the world of website design after having not really liked what I was getting from local places here. And I just really wanted to have complete control over what I could do on my website. So I went to 1-in-1 and I had a domain name, which is the name of your website. And I could get that for free if I use one of their hosting packages. And their hosting packages also included a template. And for a first-time designer, that was really great because the template was really just kind of what I wanted. I scrolled through thousands of them and found one that I felt that really spoke to our brand and sort of what we did at our studio. And I really liked it, except for when it was time for me to find a new hosting company, when I changed to Bluehost at the time. And the reason was, at the time, 1-in-1 was having some difficulties with their uptime. The site was down a lot. Their technical support was not that great. So I actually wanted to go to Bluehost because their uptime was much better and all sorts of various reasons. When I went over there, here was the problem. I was using a template or a blueprint that was offered by one hosting company. They're not the same between hosting companies. Each company has its own templates or own blueprints. And when you leave that company, you can no longer use that template. So I actually found a company based in India to emulate, I guess is a good word for it, to make another site for me over at Bluehost using a WordPress platform and build a site for me over there. Soon after it was done, it took months and months to get that done. Soon after, I found that what they had built really wasn't super functional in the sense that I wasn't able to make a lot of additions. You know, if I wanted to add a new headline, if I wanted to add a new photo, it was sort of difficult to sort of navigate what they had built. So then I turned and used a WordPress sort of platform. And on WordPress, there's this whole community of people who build websites, who create templates. And again, the template is sort of like the blueprint, right? It's sort of where you can mix and match all the pieces, you can move things around to really make your site unique to you and really speak to what you are all about at your studio. So in doing that, I found that there were some really, really great templates. And I would have to say I would not advise that you use a free template because a lot of them are the light versions of a bigger, more robust template. And so some of the functionality is not always there. So I would recommend you head over to a place like ThemeForest and look for a template that you resonate with. Maybe it's the colors, maybe it's the layouts, but just remember all of those things can be changed. So if you like something, you can create that exactly, or you can move it around. It's really like, you know, putting pieces of the puzzle together. You can fit them one way, also you can maybe flip them and put them another way. So it's like this one big giant puzzle that is your website. So templates that I have used and liked, one is called Karma, K-A-R-M-A. Karma, that's a really great theme, and I use that to run our studio website. Another website that I really like that was introduced to me by my good friend Julian Marion, another studio owner and a tech buddy of mine. He recommended X theme, the letter X, and that's been really a robust theme and has enabled some really cool functionality. And I use that theme over at artsmartparenting.com. And I am testing out a brand new theme recommended by a number of tech friends of mine as well, and that is Divi. And you know, I am a person who likes to sort of dig into the tech, figure out how it works, piece things together. So for me, it makes sense for me to look at different templates across the spectrum so I can really find one that is going to be great. The best thing with Divi is that you can use that template on more than one website. So if you have a studio website, maybe you have a personal website, rather than purchasing 2 themes or 2 copies of that theme, one for each site, Divi actually is a yearly paid subscription where you can use it across multiple websites. So if you're someone who thinks you might build another website later on and you don't necessarily want to buy another theme, that might be a good option. So Rachel, I hope I answered some questions specifically about WordPress and hosting companies. And the other thing with WordPress is that in most hosting companies, there should be a one-step install, like one click where there's a button when you're in your control panel, your cPanel. There should be something where you can just do one-click install to WordPress, or at least that's what I experience over at Bluehost currently, where I can just click that button, I choose which of the websites I want to add it to, and voila, it magically appears there. So if you have more follow-up questions, Rachel, let me know and I'll be sure to answer them on a future episode of Q&A Thursday. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, today. My name is Yang Pratt, for those of you I haven't met yet, and I am a studio owner of 16 years, and I have a secret passion for technology. I kind of like digging into the tech and figuring out how things work and helping other studio owners navigate those sometimes choppy waters of technology. It can get overwhelming really fast, and even some days I am not a big fan, but overall I have to say that I really do enjoy working with technology. I enjoy working with studio owners like you, and I look forward to helping you on your journey to tame your technology. Cheers, my friends.